And then we went to an intermission. I go down, you know, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, yo, f that bitch.
So unfortunately, we have some crazy shit that we got to talk about today. For some of you guys that watch the Streamer Awards, you remember some of the bad jokes, and I love FanFan, but it's just not really her thing. She's good at streaming. She's funny on stream. Stand-up comedy is probably something that she should leave alone. Regardless, they're just jokes. It's really not that serious. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. But the Kai Cenat jokes obviously made some of his friends upset. And we saw the clip where Tylil decided to grab the mic and let her know that if it's not funny, then why are you doing this?
You broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Here. Do you want to do a joke?
No.
Okay. I only said that because he got his hair cut.
Now, obviously, that's not that bad. I don't think that he needed to grab the mic and say all of that, although I do think that a lot of the jokes it was really awkward. But again, that we made a video, we talked about that already. Regardless, some crazy shit went down after that happened because apparently somebody by the name of StockGuy went to the bathroom and he overheard some of the most ridiculously vile shit about FanFan over some jokes that just really aren't that serious.
True story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not. So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, you know, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, yo, f that bitch. Man, f that bitch. I'll toss that bitch. Well, I'll fucking knock her fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth? Man, f that bitch. Who the f she thinks she... And I was like, oh my God. And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's going to do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really I thought it was a bit. I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's going to straight up beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this. And his friend goes, man, he's just from New York. And then they both left. And I was like, normally it's none of my business and I don't get involved in it, but I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this shit. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit. Like, I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to like beat her up, like break her teeth in, and then like, you know, obviously saying some shit, like talking about beating the shit, like actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA shit with her. And I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking this shit too far. So like, I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. If he like doesn't cool down, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody, because like, that's just like, I get that you're talking in front of your boys, but you can't say that shit. You can't say that shit. You know what I mean? And so, but that was it. But I thought it was a bit. I literally thought it was a bit. I really thought it was a bit. I really did. And then the dude just started losing his mind. So I'm like, I don't even know his name. I just remember that I was taking a piss and this guy was losing his mind. And he was really upset about it. So I was like, man, I'm going to keep an eye on this dude, because like, if this dude still starts acting, like, I'm going to have to say something, you know. But if he's just trying to act from his boys, you know, like, I get it. But you can't, you get it, man. I know FanFan too. So like, I gotta look out for her, you know what I mean? Like, some people take shit too far. I guess the guy cooled down eventually.
Now, as soon as I came across this on Twitter, the first post that I saw said that it was Tylil. And I can understand why people might think that because he grabbed the microphone, because he said what he said. So when you hear this in the bathroom, you're like, well, it's obviously got to be Tylil. But I feel like we need to do a little bit of detective work because I don't think that it's Tylil. And some people are saying that it's Dez, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to be who it is. So if we go back to a picture from when he had the microphone, you have Tylil there in the pink and the maroon collar. Just keep that in mind because that's going to matter later. This guy's got the pink and the white, and then you also have Dez and Punga in the background. So I'm going to show you a clip of FanFan introducing a band like 2 or 3 minutes after that interaction with Tylil, and you can clearly see that Dez and Punga aren't in their seats, but Tylil is there. You can only see his head really quickly as it goes by, but it's definitely him.
And giving us an exclusive look at their unreleased track, East Side. Please welcome the band Good Kid.
So as of right now, around the time that StockGuy said that he went to the bathroom, we know that Dez and Punga are not in their seats. And then in this next picture, that's literally 5 minutes after the pan, there was an above shot after the band ended. And if you zoom in, you can see a pink shirt, but it's got the white collar. And you don't see another pink jacket, so Tylil at some point got up and probably joined them in the bathroom, so I'm assuming it's all 3 of them. Now, obviously, this doesn't prove that any of them said anything, so I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just trying to play the detective and have some fun with this in a video, but it seems like that would be the case, right? They're the ones that got upset. The whole situation had just happened. They got up and left their seat, and StockGuy got up at that same time. So it's like the chance that it's all just a coincidence and it's somebody else, it doesn't really make all that much sense. Plus the fact that the guy said, hey, don't mind him, he's from New York, he's just, you know, getting a little out of hand. Like, it all equals one of them. And I just don't think that Tylil has that same personality. We've seen Dez crash out a million times over shit that really isn't that serious. And then there's also this other clip that surfaced that I'm assuming he posted that pretty much said, if you mess with my man Kai, I'm messing with your life.
You can play with my man Kai Cenat, I'm gonna play with their life.
So I feel like it's pretty obvious that Dez is most likely the one, and either Punga or Tylil was the one that said, yo, just don't mind him. He's just having a moment. He's from New York. It's not that serious, and he calmed down. And I get it. Dez does crash out a lot. And it's not like every time he crashes out, he goes and does some crazy shit. But it's like, you can't say these kind of things. And especially when Kai's your man. Like, if Kai is your man that much, and you willing to mess up somebody else's life over Kai, you should also be willing to not be that stupid to keep putting him in a position where his friends look this crazy. I just don't understand why it was that serious over that joke that you guys have made yourself. We've all watched the Diddy joke get made to Kai by his friends, by his viewers, by all sorts of different people. Even himself made the joke, and because somebody said it now and it fell flat and they didn't like it, now you're in the bathroom saying that kind of shit. It just seems so extra, bro. Like, I just feel like, I get that that's Kai's boy. Keeping him on camera and in this space is inevitable that at one point he's gonna do some shit. I just don't think it's worth the risk, but that's just my opinion. Who am I? I'm just another random dude having a conversation. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys. I will catch you in the next one, homies.
What the hell are you doing?
Was he just f***ing that thing? Yo! This man was just giving that thing back shots.
Better
You want to see where this thing
working.
is? Okay, that's okay. Listen, we're not taking a picture of the little girl. I promise. Ah! Bro, that scared me so bad.
Oh my god!
I missed! No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm done with this game. Done with this game. Oh! What the f was that? Oh my god! Holy shit!